I've never faced up with a female.
Yeah, let's do this.
Come on.
Oh shit, this is really hard! Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Cece from Unboxed UK in association with Pep Talk UK. And to my side here I've got Mr. Duane Hotshot Sinclair, who's about to get unboxed for the second time round, by the way. Are you excited for the second time round?
Yeah.
Ding ding.
It's always good.
So I now know why you call yourself Hotshot. You speak Spanish, you teach maths because you're a maths teacher, you are a coach to an MMA fighter, is that correct?
Yeah.
You did investment banking, and you're a professional boxer. What the bleep? How do you juggle everything? Like, you're just a multifaceted, multi-talented young man.
Well, it's just having a focus, I think, and just and I don't get people trying to speak. I'm learning Spanish. I can't speak it properly yet, just in case people come to me and start.
What's the best thing you can say? Really, hold on. Can I just put my glasses on for this? Like, very teaching.
The best thing is it's my house and I live here.
You meant to say it in Spanish.
No.
You have to say it in Spanish.
But what if not? Okay. Su mi casa y vivo aquí.
Su mi casa.
I'm not doing it slowly. I'm not doing it slowly.
Now, you're 2 weeks away from your fight. It's 20th October. You're fighting under the Hayemaker card. No news yet of your opponent. Does that trouble you, or are you just not fazed by that because you've got one mission and one mission only?
Yeah, I think with usually I don't even look at my opponents. It's just recently it's been Markham and the team. They would say where they would find footage and say, look, have a look at him, see what you would need to do. Because throughout amateurs, it would be rare you'd find footage on your opponent unless they were also in a major tournament. So you sort of just learn to be able to adapt. And I've just kind of keep that mindset instead of having that one track where you've practiced something, you've seen what they do, but then they're also at the gym. Yeah. Maybe they've lost that bad habit. Then you're looking for that to happen, it doesn't happen. Then what are you going to do?
And you focus on the wrong thing.
Exactly, you've got to learn to adapt.
You talk about amateur boxing, because you've been in boxing a total of 12 years. How long have you been pro for?
This December will be 2 years.
Okay, and you're 35 years old.
Yeah.
You look incredible, and you're very strong, your speed is there. What advice have you got there for people who are in amateur boxing and want to go pro? And what advice do you have for those who want to get into amateur boxing? Because at the age of 35, you've got experience on your side. It's
not really a hobby, it's a lifestyle. And I think that's what it is. Because I've always been in combat sports, whether it was karate, kung fu, kickboxing, and even just competitively, I'm a sprinter, you got to live the lifestyle. On competition night, you'll get exposed. So if you believe and you want to do something, age isn't anything, it's got nothing to do with it. You've got to live the lifestyle. And I think where I've been gifted in the fact that a lot of my training partners are 10 years and more younger than me. Keep me young.
Keeps you on your toes, literally.
Yeah.
You've sparred with some big names. Do you want to name drop a couple of them?
Over the years, yeah, I've sparred with MMA fighters, with Jimmy Manuel, who's doing extremely well in the UFC. Myself and Josh were sparring partners for about a year with him.
That's quite a good angle, because then you can apply yourself to different methods and a different way of thinking.
Dylan White helped me out a lot, and I helped him out. He's the one that advised me to turn pro.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Do you remember that day as clear as anything?
Yeah, because I'll still speak to him from time to time. Obviously he's extremely busy, but he would drop me a text giving me advice or ask me about how things are going when he's got the time. And obviously when we see each other at events, we always say hello. Yeah, and then sometimes you might need sparring and just help each other out. But yeah, he's the person that was just on me saying, look, you're helping out all these people. You need to stop wasting time and
do you want to set the record straight as to how you actually pronounce his name? Because I think a few people make the common mistake still, don't they?
Who's that with?
With DW. I'll let you pronounce how you say his name.
Well, you know what I'm saying? His name
People
right?
still say Dylan White.
No, Dillian.
Dillian. People, it's Dillian White. So I've been paying attention, and I've got a question to ask because I don't box. I'm not a fighter. You were training earlier. You had 2 sets of gloves.
Yeah.
What was the difference between this set and the ringside? Can you explain it to me?
Oh, okay. This set, that's for what I use for the bags. Slightly heavier and it's better support because obviously the bag's more solid.
Right.
And you dry your wrists or whatever. If you happen to punch incorrectly, sometimes it happens. The bag moves, sometimes you miss time, whatever. So it's got more support. This one I use for pads, slightly lighter, so I can get the speed and the reaction quicker.
So when it comes to fight night, what gloves will you be wearing?
They'll be lighter than both of these. You've got 16 for the bags, these are 14 on the pads. You use 16 for sparring, and then on fight night there'll be 10 ounce.
So you're ready,
Yeah.
in other words.
Yeah.
And what about diet then? Because obviously that's something you have to consider to make weight. Are you finding that a challenge in itself?
Sometimes I leave it to last minute. So this fight I've done quite well. I'm already extremely close to weight, and I'm 2 weeks out. Usually I'll make weight the week of the fight, but I'm concentrating on speed. So I want to be on weight so I can move properly and how I would want to emulate in the fight.
Duane, how would you describe yourself in 3 words? Because as I mentioned earlier, you're a multi-talented guy. I'm going to keep talking so you can keep. I'm giving you time here to think of some words. How would you describe yourself in those 3 words? In 3 words.
Okay. Determined. Honest. Focused. I think.
And they're all the key ingredients to make a professional fighter.
I think so.
There's no excuses with you, is there? You just go out there and you do it.
Just try. Just go. Give it your 100%. And I think if you can't, then don't.
Yeah.
There's no point doing something half-hearted. I'm not saying that you can't fail at something, but failing doesn't make you a failure. It's what you put into it.
Now you've got a target, haven't you? Because I understand you're trying to go for the Southern Area title.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that on your agenda?
Yeah, I think like you're saying about levels, and I appreciate the sport. I do believe I'm above that level, but because I haven't had that springboard of international, like the World Games or the Olympics or whatever, I've got to prove myself in the pros. So that is the first step, and I want to do it properly. So I was talking to my manager, Steve Goodwin.
We love Steve Goodwin. He's like the biggest, friendliest teddy bear. So you're obviously in a really good fortunate position, and he's lined you up for this fight. As I say, it's on the 20th of October. It's at the O2. How do you feel about being under lights at the O2? This is your first fight at the O2, right?
At O2, yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel well. It's good. I think, like I was saying, I don't want to sound cocky, but I do think it's overdue. I've boxed on smaller shows on TV, but I think I'm grateful for Steve Goodwin and the Hayemaker Ringstar for inviting me, putting me on. Steve Goodwin, my trainer, discussing and sorting it out. I think I just want to grab it with both hands and make sure that I prove that I belong on that stage.
Yeah. I want to have a face-off with you. Actually, I've never done a face-off. What goes through your mind when there's a face? Can we do a quick one? As a little way of going out.
You're just thinking kill mode. That's enough.
Amazing.
She won.
Thank you very much. I win. Ding ding. 1-0 to me, people.
She won. I was gonna laugh.
Thank you so much. You've just been unboxed the 2nd time round. I was wishing you the best of luck, and I am definitely hoping to be there.